Ladies and gentlemen, President of 5P Europe Foundation, Madame Sylwia, Tubielewicz, and organizers, all participants, good morning in Poland, and I hope you are in good health. At the outset, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations for this forum and express my sincere appreciation to the 5P Europe Foundation for choosing an important topic, era of changes. In our world today, we have seen a never-ending dynamism. Some are going ups and downs. Some are moving to left and right, or even to an unclear direction. In different parts of the globe, we see the multiple elections with a questionable future moving forward. But one that must stand consistent is our principles, and that is reflected from the 5 Ps. It gives us the foundation of what we would pursue, promote, and protect. Before I continue, allow me to take a moment to thank the organizers for giving special attention to my country, Indonesia. The past few years, Indonesia's leadership, regionally and globally, has shown us a tremendous contributions we may provide to the world from the lens of a global south, an emerging and multicultural country. Despite differences, we were able to promote a strong confidence and trust towards our cross-country partnership that is inclusive and collaborative, equally stand with our spirit called gotong royong in Indonesian language. Indonesian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, or KADIN, as the umbrella group of the business sectors in the country, was at the forefront of this effort and able to project the successful alignment between private sectors and government. Now we come to another challenge, to design the forward-looking visions of our development growth towards the 100 years of Indonesia's establishment. We envision our thoughts through the goal for Indonesia Emas 2045, or Golden Indonesia 2045. Golden Indonesia 2045 consists of the ideal visions of becoming an independent, united, and just and prosperous nation. This vision is based on Indonesia's strengths and modalities, which are embodied in its people, social and cultural values, natural resources, maritime power, and the achievements of the generations before us. It's public knowledge that Indonesia is blessed with an abundance of resources, and as we enter a demographic dividend, we have the potential to thrive as a productive country. Indonesia Emas 2045 has to serve as our nation's guiding light. Just as the adage goes, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. It is clear that a well-charted course is essential for success. That's why if Indonesia Emas 2045 represents our North Star, then the roadmap becomes the indispensable compass leading us towards the destination. That's why, towards the end of last year, we introduced a white paper entitled Indonesia Emas 2045 Roadmap, Building Indonesia's Tomorrow Now. Our roadmap for Indonesia Emas 2045 is built upon 4 key pillars of resilience growth, prosperous economy, vibrant inclusive society, and sustainable development, so much aligned with the 5 Ps. Our resilient growth, Indonesia is addressing key challenges, namely on food security and health resiliency. In this regard, we aspire to be among the top 20 countries in the Global Food Security Ranking Index and scores above 6 in the Global Biopharma Resilience Index. Meanwhile, to be a prosperous nation, first, strengthening the strategic manufacturing sectors which provide the highest contribution to our GDP, around 19%. Second, addressing the digital divide and leapfrogging growth by focusing on accelerating the growth of financial services in Indonesia, which accounts for 40% of digital economy transaction in ASEAN. Third, promoting Indonesia tourism and creative economies, which is expected to provide employment for more than 45 million people, or 16% of Indonesia's population. Lastly, mainstreaming the empowerment of MSMEs as the backbone of Indonesia's growth, which account for 99% of the economy and 97% of total employment. Moving on with the third pillar of vibrant, inclusive society, Indonesia is committed to create equal opportunities, increase life expectancy, as well as improving the infrastructures for the vulnerable, marginalized, and disadvantaged groups, ensuring that no one is left behind. One of our concrete moves is to build the new capital city Nusantara in the middle of Indonesia as a symbol of more inclusive and distributed economic development across the nation. On sustainability, Indonesia has set forth bold decarbonization commitments, including achieving net zero emission by the year 2060 or earlier and reducing 32% of greenhouse emissions by 2030 under its NDC. This requires Indonesia to set an example through innovative and affordable decarbonization solutions and becoming a hub for green businesses. In Indonesia, we have a saying, berat sama dipikul, ringan sama dijinjing, which means light or heavy work will be easier and faster if we do it together. This white paper is the culmination after engaging with more than 200 stakeholders ranging from sectoral associations, academicians, labor unions, religious leaders, and industry leaders. This roadmap is also built upon Indonesia's shared core values as enshrined in our national motto, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, or unity in diversity, which can also work in cooperating the partnership with Poland and countries in this world. These values lie in the heart of Indonesia 2045 vision, and we are ready to bring this forward with all of you. I would like to say thank you, and I'm looking forward to meeting you again very soon. Thank you. Cheers. Salam sehat.